I've not done anything. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. Do you guys remember where we were last time? And it's been a couple of weeks.
Now that you mention it.
I'll take you to where you were.
Oh, we were doing the candle
Yeah,
thing.
the candle keep. Yes.
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 And you were in the middle of combat.
Oh yeah.
And it is the Shambler's turn, as they're the first to act in combat. So we need to turn all of this music off so we don't get doublings up. And okay. Could have probably prepped by remembering what this thing did. Okay, so
Remember
it's
that we
got-
need the sap from these things.
Yeah. It's got venom, it's enfeebled, and it's taken persistent. Okay. So with its first two actions, it's going to Vine Lash. It means it makes a vine strike against each creature within reach. So it's going to strike out at everything, including the wisps. So I'll go clockwise from here. So first strike. Misses against Esothea. Misses against the hurt. God. Misses against Astrid. Oh, it hits.
What?
For 17 damage.
Oh, to me. Yeah. Okay.
Then against Myah. We need to hit for 10 damage. Against Monty. It's a hit for 16 damage. Oh, sorry, against Myah is 25 damage, in fact.
Says he. Dunk.
Against Todd. That is a hit for 19 damage. And it's against Ameryss.
I am
Missed.
muted. Hi.
Ah.
I accidentally pressed the button on my headset.
With its last action, it's going to strike out at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, the first wisp. But with a massive penalty. Yeah, figured as much. So it takes 2 poison damage from the ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
It then needs to make a fortitude save
it's
versus
also
poisoned.
Yeah,
Critical
multi-venom.
success.
God damn.
Oh, is that? Yeah, so no longer poisoned. But yeah, no longer poisoned. Okay, so we've got Will o' the Wisp. Zips up to here. And he's going to zap Ameryss twice.
Rude.
Yep. First hit is for 18 damage. And second attack. It's a miss. Esothea, you're up.
All right. Let's see here. Monty is going to begin by being commanded to use the support benefit and the strike.
Mm-hmm.
That in chat. Oh, I haven't targeted Mad by Edge. It's 22 hit.
Against the Shambler?
Shambling
Yes,
Mound.
that is
Yes.
a hit.
Beautiful. I forgot to do the thing, but here you go.
Okay, 9 damage. Nice.
And Esothea is going to let's see here. I need to double check. Are there any? Yes, they're still in the reservoir. Let's see here. We'll begin by striking.
Mm-hmm.
It's nearly that one.
That is a hit.
Here we go. That's that. And then it's already taking persistence, so I presume.
Yeah, it's already taken a
persistence.
persistence, so it doesn't add to it.
Not bad. Yeah, you can always hope for a crit though. Let's see. And because I hit, I'm going to use the reservoir to inject another bout of the multi-venom.
Okay.
So, where is it? There it is. I'll update the list.
These things are bright as hell, by the way.
Yeah, it's because of all of the wisps.
Alright, that's my command, attack, and inject.
Makes them all go dark. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay. Next up. Someone who's probably going to die any moment now. But it's currently flanking Esothea. So the first thing it's actually going to do is feed on. Oh no, there's no one who's afraid. That's annoying. So I can't do that. So instead, it's going to try and shock Esothea. And try again. Try again. Ah, Jesus.
320s.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that is very odd.
It bleeds to death. Then winks out of
We love to
existence.
see it.
Ameryss, you're up. You're currently flanking this very badly injured, near-death shambling mound.
I can see that. And there's something to the south of me, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what that is.
Oh,
It's
annoying. The
hidden
go
in
dark
space.
makes it go invisible. Just gonna do that to get rid of the glow effect, but never mind.
Ah, okay, I see. Oh, it was trying to flank me. Huh.
Mhm.
Either way, we are going to just try and finish this thing off then.
Go for it.
I'm starting off strong over
Successful
here.
strike. Oh,
Oh, the damage doesn't like me.
no. Only takes the 6 damage. It's,
Oh yeah, isn't this thing like immune to fire?
it resists fire. It's immune to electricity.
Oh right, yeah. That was one attack. Let's try again. Nice.
Nice. And 12 damage, I'm pretty certain, will be enough.
Nope.
No, it's not, because some of that was fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, well.
like there's only like 2 or 3 tendrils that are now still moving. The rest of it is just kind of like collapsing to the ground.
Well, raise symbol, raise shield. Let's go.
Yep. Astrid.
Okay. Hopefully I can finish this thing off. Stab, stab at the shambling mound.
Yep. That's definitely a hit. And that is enough to kill it.
Yes.
Let's go.
You got 2 actions left, and there are 2 will-o'-the-wisps. There's this one, and there is this one.
Yeah, can I zip over to this one?
Yeah.
Oh, it says I'm on a wall.
Oh, I'll move you. There you
Okay, thank you. And this would be like the second attack, right? Or
Yep.
do I go back
Yeah,
to
this is your
first because
second
I'm on the
attack.
target? Okay. No.
Unfortunately, a miss. Myah.
Yes! We lay.
Yup.
I wasn't active yet. Did you not do that last combat?
Possibly not. I think you maybe moved and cast a spell.
Okay. Right, let's see, I have... And I miss Cradle right now. Right, I'm going to... How long does this last? What does this do again? Okay, maybe later. I'm just going to command Thoth.
Yup.
Or,
Oh yeah, you needle
No, actually,
darts a will-o'-the-wisp. and discovered that they're immune to magic.
Right, you did drag me into a wall.
Where do you want to be?
I
Where do you want to be? Stop moving.
here.
There you go.
I was gonna say you dragged me into a wall. I was in fact not on the island anymore. Right. Oh, hang on, wait. I want to be there instead.
Okay.
I forgot that I no longer have reach.
Ah. Wing and a miss, I'm afraid.
Ah, I missed.
And
Right.
third action is
Todd gets
commanding
his free
Todd.
action.
Oh, free action. Okay.
No. Yeah. Let him move and then swing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, Todd is going to just nibble at this thing a little bit. Oh, that's better.
That's good. Alright. Piercing, right? For his jaws?
This is...
Or is
Yeah,
it
jaws, yeah.
slashing? Jaws, okay. Normal damage, but
piercing,
they
yeah,
are stunned too. Ow. That's annoying.
Right, oh, that's your normal damage.
Each time you gain... So stunned, each time you regain actions, reduce the number you gain by your stun value. Then reduce your stun value by the number of actions you lost. Okay. So it's going to lose 2 actions next
Yeah, so
turn,
it gets
which is
one
kind of
next turn
annoying.
and then the condition is gone.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking of which, now it's turn. It didn't like that, so it's going to try and shock Todd,
Yeah, that's oh, that hits.
which it does for 15 damage. But then that's its turn. Esothea, you're up.
Worth.
All right. Let's see here. This thing is dead. Oh. Yeah, you can't really stand down here without going in the water, right?
Yeah, not really.
Well, I'll have Monty sort of reposition
Yep.
down here so that Ameryss is flanking.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
And then I'll get to work with this will-o-wisp.
Is that just going to be the free action, is it?
Yeah, that's just Monty. I guess, actually, we
Ooh.
commented about this. It's supposed to happen at the end of my turn, right? But
Yeah. It's
also
it's
huge
fine.
hit.
Piercing.
Let's see,
It
one bleed.
takes... which can't be
bleed.
removed until the target is healed. So even though you might get a better bleed from the critical damage, if you want to roll that.
We'll see. Cool. But I don't think my crit actually makes it.
No, it doesn't. Oh
It's
no,
just
that's
the effect it does.
Astrid's daggers should do that.
Yeah, I knock people off guard. Let's see here. And yeah, honestly, I think I might just swing it again because this is a pretty good place to be. That's a miss.
That is a miss.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I would strike again, but unfortunately, the critical failure rate is a bit to be scared about. These things weren't affected by my poisons, right?
I don't know if you even tried to poison these.
May not have. We'll use one of the basic poisons for coming up here in the moment, and that's the end of my turn.
I gotcha. Okay.
So.
Let's go. It doesn't like being flanked. And going to zip over to here.
Son of a.
and try to shock
Yeah, that's
Todd.
a bit far.
It misses, so it will try again.
Oh.
Smell blood in the water.
That hits.
Yeah, that hits. 12 damage.
They bunch of
Then-
numpties.
Takes 1 point of damage from the bleed. But then recovers. Ameryss, you're up.
Yep. I shall slap. That is basically all there is to it. Sickle, miss. Great. Try again.
Oh,
Even worse.
Ooh.
Uh,
Hold on. Your weapon's
Melee.
poisoned. Don't hit yourself.
Butterfingers. You dropped
Ow.
the weapon you made the attack
Oh
with.
no!
oh no.
Yep.
Honestly, not the worst outcome.
Yeah. I'll just.
Yeah,
I'll,
so you
I'll
have
pick it up.
you've dropped your sickle.
Yeah, I shall pick it up with my last action.
Okay, yep. Astrid.
Right, well, I guess I'm chasing this asshole
Yeah,
down.
where do you want to go? I'll move you because
Okay.
there are some weird walls going on this map.
Presume it's the elevation differences.
Yeah. Here?
Who is that?
That is Todd.
Oh, I see.
I
Sorry.
know.
Everything is so bright I couldn't see.
The
Okay,
one
yeah,
gripe I
well,
have with the Will of the Wisps, I wish I know how to turn off their glow. Oh wait, maybe I can.
I think this is being caused by the fog, though.
Yeah, they're usually bright, but it's this like extra because of the fog.
That's better.
Right, stabbing.
Go for it.
See, I'm gonna remember to call out the poison this time because you do have it on your knife.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if I had used it already off this one.
Near dead.
No, I think I've just been
now.
forgetting to call it out, but yes, you do in fact
Okay.
have it. Darn. Does it still expend the poison? I believe it does.
That's a critical failure. It's straight to stage 2. There's 11 damage is enough to kill it.
Huge.
So you strike true with the blade, the poison seeps into its weird gassy-like body. You pull the dagger back, it floats, it pulses a few times, and then it just kind of like dissolves.
Can I throw the other one into this
Yeah,
one?
yeah, you can.
You're throwing the Chris.
No, the lady's knife or Huldad.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Okay, so there's no poison left on that one.
Right.
This is gonna be a bastard to track once I get sticky poisons.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
poisons?
a mess.
Yeah, there's a feat later. When you
Myah.
expend the poison, you'd like roll a flat check to keep it poisoned.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'll be relying on you to remember
Right.
that.
Yeah, because I'm doing such a great job so far.
Hey, if it keeps the bad guys alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna miss. Swing and a miss. Oh,
Oh, it's a critical miss for
Todd.
Todd.
Got a critical miss. With
Melee of weapons current hit points are reduced to. That is literally impossible.
Yep, let's try again. Oh wait, it'd be unarmed, I guess. The attack grants
I
a
was
triggers
just
a
gonna say he
trip or
breaks his
shove.
claws.
It's going to try and.
What? Oh, no,
I'm just going to use the unarmed thing because I'm guessing like melee is more of a handheld weapon, whereas unarmed is kind of like natural weapons.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So
that makes sense.
it's going to use its amazing
shove?
athletics, which I have to actually give it. Level 6, so that. So it's terrible. Yep. Went about as well as I thought it would. So you sang. You commanded Monty.
That's my turn.
Sorry, Todd. Don't you still have an action?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
sang,
striked
I
as
stabbed,
well.
I commanded, and that was it. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a
Let's
piss poor
go.
turn, but whatever. Next!
I think it's not stupid. It doesn't like how it's being ganged up on. So it's going to go dark. Means it goes invisible. Then going to try and sneak away. Nobody's got a 20 to perception. Nah, not even close. Okay. Disappears from view. No idea where it's gone. Definitely didn't see me measure. And that is combat over. As it flees the scene.
Chicken.
Yep, very much so.
Absolutely. Esothea just kind of like looks around and she's like, well, if everything's safe, and begins grabbing at her pack.
Right, so your
Gotta
quest
get this
board
damn shamble sap
for
some.
the Shamble Sap. It requires a nature check. Now, people can assist if they wish. Now, the DC to help is 15.
I don't think I'm even gonna hit that.
I can observe and go rah rah.
Wait, you
but
said
as
that
far
the
as
DC is the DC is 15?
To
Or help.
assist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't Myah have good nature?
I hope so.
Myah.
Who does have the best nature? Nature plus 13
Not me.
is Esothea. It has the best nature.
Oh.
Myah has got a plus 11.
I mean, that's not bad. Mine's +2, so.
Mine's +3.
Hang on, I have to really quickly step out for a second. What are we doing, nature?
Did you want to assist Esothea in trying to gather this Shamble Sap?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Just roll nature?
Oh, I've just done it, sorry. I'll let
no.
you do
Oh,
it.
that's unfair. That wasn't me rolling.
Okay, you do it then. You do it.
Ah, that's a 7.
No, that's enough for a +1 to help.
Okay.
I mean, we take those.
Unless do you have something about helping people?
I have hang on.
Cooperative
Cooperative nature? What does that
nature.
do again?
Oh, you gain a +1
Oh, I get a
bonus
+1
on
to
checks
podcast
to
to
aid. Ah, okay. So that would technically be a 22,
That's this,
but that's...
right?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not technically a critical success. It's still just with a +1.
Okay.
And a
So
27
28.
is more than enough, or a 28 is more than enough to get yourself some shamble sap. You have harvested a usable amount of shamble sap from a dead shambling mound. All you have to do now is deliver the fluid to those in town, and you can get back your bounty of 30 XP, as well as 65 gold pieces and 4 minor elixirs of life.
Whoa.
Huge. Just wanted to double check there. Shambling mounds, or shamblers, they, if I remember correctly, they have venom in them too, right? Or is that the shamble sap?
No, they do not.
They do not have venom. What was the thing we fought that had it?
That was an infested shambling mound that had,
Oh, they're
I think it's like a
different.
centipede swarm or something. It was partially rotting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
I see.
Okay.
All right, well, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice to have that done. It's been a while.
Over to you guys.
Right. Do we think there may be haunts on this island?
Not sure, but we should probably patch up Monty. Your homie's not looking too hot. Or talk my bad, not
I
Monty.
do not have the ability to. I do have a +11 to medicine, but no skills to use it with. So
Let
someone
me
else is gonna have
reread
to do that.
the description of this area whilst you're kind of deciding what you want to do. So it's difficult to tell where the lake ends and the island begins, as the island is surrounded by a dense tangle of reeds and greenish scum that floats on the still water. A dilapidated pier extends from the island's southern shore, littered with shattered crates.
Well, once we have patched up Thoth, I'm going to cast this.
Spirit sense. Even if you aren't searching, you gotta check.
Yeah, I prepared. It's from my spell book.
Ah.
I prepared that last time we went here because I figured, you know what, a haunted island probably will come in
Yeah.
handy. So I brought
Seems
this.
reasonable to me.
Okay. Cool. So for the next 10 minutes, you've got some spirit sense flying off. Is anyone catching up?
I'm gonna do that after Thoth is fixed up.
There.
If anyone wants to fix up Thoth, cough, cough, mystery, cough, cough.
Yeah, I think we only have the one who's good at medicine.
Yep. Me playing the healer once more.
I mean, I'm trained in medicine. I just don't have any tools to use it with.
You know, I can fix him up. Or actually, let's see. Everyone's a tiny bit hurt.
Yeah.
And I still have all my heals, so I'm first going to cast this with 3 actions.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me turn that off. There we go.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
that'll
gets
do it.
17 hit points.
Oh damn.
That's quite handy.
That's tremendous. That's huge.
Yeah. And then we shall fix up Todd with just tools.
Did Thoth
Todd
heal? Hang
needs-
on, Thoth didn't heal yet.
No, Todd didn't heal.
There we go.
There we go.
Ah, he's much better, but still we can...
He's
can
missing
do better.
29 hit points, yeah.
Yeah. Do I have... Oh, I do. Okay, I'm being dumb. There we go. These this is by no means close to what Sapphire can do, but
Yep.
It's pretty good. Right, in which case, let's see, spell effect, spirit sense. Boop. There we go.
See. So whilst Ameryss is patching up Monty, sorry, Todd. Roll the other two. Esothea. As Astrid does, I guess, cleaning their blades, Myah is overseeing the ending of Todd and starting to cast their spell. You kind of absent-mindedly just kind of poke around the shattered crates. And you find a few items of note.
Oh. Interesting.
There is a potion of swimming, which tastes like salt water. Sandy grit settles to the bottom of the container. If you drink it, you gain a swim speed equal to your land speed for 10 minutes. As well as a garnet worth 20 gold pieces and 15 gold coins.
Oh. Well, So, is there like a good argument for any one person carrying this thing? Because from what I gather, swimming requires athletics checks. Is that correct?
Correct.
yeah.
Then, because normally my instinct would be to give it to Ameryss, who might otherwise sink. But Ameryss is also the one person in the party who can swim.
Yeah. Ameryss can also just shuck off her armor and just
That's
yes,
true.
Ping it
yes,
back.
I do. Yes.
Right. Does any other noodle arm want this one? Because I can make more, right? Because it says magical potion, so I presume it's an alchemical item.
No, it's a magic potion.
Oh, so it's
Although that potion would be good if we just randomly were dunked in water, because instant armor is a thing that takes a while to cast.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Anyone who would prefer to, otherwise I'm not exactly sure how the difference between like a potion and an alchemical potion, like how they
One is
differ.
magical, one is not.
I see.
That is
But
basically
I have
the only
magical
difference.
crafting.
Ah! Then you can probably make more of them by kind of backward
see.
engineering it, yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise I'd ask if I can hold on to it, if I can make more, because we are in the middle of the water.
Yeah, this is true.
The order.
So having a couple of these, if we end up staying the night here, taking the evening to try and make at least one more, could be a useful expenditure.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
I'll yoink it for now, but feel free to ask for it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
So, as Myah's kind of scouting ahead, nettles and brambles cover the island except for a narrow, weedy path leading from the pier at the island's south end to a collapsed tower rising from the island's summit. In addition to the thorny plants, a thin mist makes it difficult to see the ground.
Right, can I do like the sea thing for Hans in the area?
What's the
And
range
this
on
for
it?
10 minutes. It's just seek, the seek action.
Ah, okay.
I have a +1 to it. And I just get that passively.
Yeah.
Instead of like having to be using the searching action.
Doesn't... I mean, nothing's pinging off.
So,
Hang on.
Spirit sense. I'm gonna pop it back into chat so I can read it again.
Ghost.
So yeah, even if you aren't searching, you get a chance to find haunts and spirits in the area, +1 status bonus to following checks regarding haunts and spirits, perception checks to seek attempts to recall knowledge, skill checks to determine the reason for their existence, and skill checks to disable a haunt. Also, +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against haunts and spirits. Cool. Yeah, no, nothing seems to
and
be.
I'm also going to ping this every like 20 foot or so.
Yep. Okay, dokie. Yeah, no. Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, if the ghost is clear.
The
Was looking up
ghost is
something.
clear, yes.
The ghost is
The
clear.
ghost is clear. Okay, I'll read the tower. So this crumbling ruin must have once been a large tower, but only a jagged stone cylinder about 40 feet tall remains. Rubble litters the ground outside the tower. The structure itself has only 2 entrances at ground level, a wide opening to the southeast and a narrow window facing west. Both lead to an interior choked with tumbled stones and weeds. A dark gap in the floor hints at a stone staircase leading down.
Well, guess we're gonna have to go down. Still pinging every so often, like so that the areas overlap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna
Let's
keep
see here.
pressing it because that would choke up chat, but you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is there?
Sorry, go on.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Game's paused.
No. What was your question?
I was gonna ask if there was like anything in this like rubble.
You can definitely get to that. However, a creature has ended its turn within the ruins of the tower or the chambers below, whilst not currently affected by dread aura. I need Myah and Astrid to make me this will save.
Alright.
There's a will, there's a way.
Okay.
Oh.
Failure and a failure.
What?
How do
Okay.
you get a
Hello?
failure on an 18?
Yep.
Okay.
So, the creatures become so. Where is this?
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
So you get the disturbing sensation of being watched, of having attracted some sort of unwanted attention of something unimaginably powerful, or knowing the eerie conviction that unseen stars in the sky above might be looking down upon this spot grows increasingly overwhelming. You are both. Work? Don't think it did.
You
That's
are
annoying.
both.
Creatures become unsettled and suffer a -2 penalty on all saves against fear effects, as long as you remain within the hex containing Candlemere.
Oh, good.
Huh.
Yeah, I appreciate this.
Yep. And
This
Astrid,
doesn't
as you
seem
kind
great.
of go to search around the tower. Okay, so the stones of this ruin definitely appear to be older than other ruins you've come across in the Stolen Lands. Considerably older. Faint carvings of strange symbols are barely visible on some of the tower's walls. Can anyone read Aklo? Is that a language people know? Who knows Aklo?
Yes, I
Myah
can.
does. Okay. So, Myah, you
Yes.
identify them as fragments of a series of blasphemous prayers to ancient gods of the old cults. Could you please make me this perception check?
Yes, sir. That's a success.
Yep. So, in the fragments, there's not enough to make out the full prayers or exactness or anything like that. It's bad in ancient prayers, but you do come across the name Yog Shothoth
Ah,
the-
we know that one.
as the entity to whom the prayers are directed.
We know him.
And
Well,
I'm
I don't know if I know
unfamiliar.
that in character, but
I
Astrid,
mean, I am a bard. One would assume. I've heard stories at the very least.
funnily enough, you're actually on the tile with it. But partially concealed under a stone in the interior of the tower is an interesting cookery. Its blade is blood red.
I don't need
I'm sorry?
cookery right now.
Shut up.
This is not the
Okay,
time to think about food.
Mess.
do I get like weird vibes off of it as well?
I mean,
No.
does it ping any magic?
Yes. Yeah, well, I mean... Yeah, it's definitely got a magical aura to it. As soon as the stone is removed and Astrid sees it lying there. Definitely
Right.
pinging off a magical aura.
Yeah, can I identify it?
Yes, I need to open up the thing to click the button to... Oh, interesting. Ah, there we go.
Is it just Myah doing
Well,
that?
anyone
or-
can attempt it if they wish.
Oh, I see. Is it just to identify a magical item?
Yeah.
All right, then I can use crafting for it.
I'm stuck in all of these.
Let's see. Do
That
you want
is
to
a
make a
good
new
point.
thingy, or should I just?
I will
roll
make
it?
I will make a new thingy. I'm sure I can.
Got crafter's appraisal.
Hidden.
Which one of my skills is highest?
This. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of take it in hand and flip it over, and you look back and forth, but not quite sure about it.
Kukri are Vishkanyan weapons.
Yes. Let's see.
Logan, Fighting Fan, Chris, Kukri, Shuriken. And something called a Visup.
Esothea, you think that the blade itself is blood red because it's made from blood garnets, but this must have been carved from an especially large piece of blood garnet. Whilst not inherently magical in itself, if it was made from that, it should have broken a long time ago, especially considering it's underneath a rock. And Myah, you think this cookery is a blood-fending cookery. A blood-fending cookery deals less damage to those people that have blood in their system and should have blood in their system. But it deals substantially more damage to things that have blood in their system that they haven't made themselves, such as anything that drinks or imbibes blood will take considerably
Right,
more damage than
vampires.
this.
You're saying vampires.
Yeah, vampires amongst many things, yeah. To
Interesting.
It's the wrong thing. Sorry, bear with me one moment.
Bearing?
Bearing.
You're not a druid.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted... Oh my god.
You're not a druid.
Well, are you?
Yeah, of course I am.
Huh.
But diplomacy is so good I could convince you I'm a druid.
I mean, probably. If I didn't know better.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Yeah, one blood-bending cookery.
The nature of this cookery is unclear.
Yep. Because you didn't get high enough to identify all of it.
That's true. Interesting. Just like looking over the thing, like, are kukri, do they belong to the knife category, or are they any other, like, are they a special kind of bladed weapon?
That is a good point. No, they're a knife. They're a martial
they are.
weapon. Yep.
I see.
Oh, they're a martial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're usually more advanced weapons. One of the fun things is that, like, so Vishkanyans have the ability to be trained with these by start, as one of their ancestry feats, so that they can be considered simple weapons if you want to use them without needing proficiency. It's really cool. I was almost gonna take that because I like the flavor of it, but rogues are proficient, so
Yeah, rogues are proficient in the martial. Yeah. Which I guess... So does it actually make kukris considered simple weapons?
yes.
Wow.
It says
That's disgusting
yeah.
for a rowdy rogue.
Yeah, for the purpose of determining proficiency, martial Vishkanyan weapons are simple, and advanced Vishkanyan weapons are martials. But there aren't any advanced Vishkanyan weapons.
No, but
So I presume...
that's really cool because there's a rogue archetype, which is like the strength-based one, which Hazzy had, where you get to...
Oh, yeah.
Like, you get better... Or not better sneak attacks, but you can only get sneak attacks with, like, your simple weapons or something like that. So you could actually still get sneak attacks with a kukri at that point. That's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. A doobie.
Doobie, pretty cool.
I'm sure this kind of conversation is like, fun fact, did you know kukri, blah, 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 like, in character. My people use these knives to something or other.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, so Astrid's going to carry on down.
You can... Yeah, I'll make sure to follow up. Anyone who'd like to go before can.
As people step in to follow through, I need everyone else to also make that save.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it's probably something that's been, like, said or noticed in the fact that, you know, friends before us just have some sort of reaction to this ominous feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
So yeah, definitely raising the shield, making a little prayer.
I'm raw dogging this. There's nothing that can stop me. I'm failing every skill, every save. It's nuts.
I wanna attempt, okay? Hold on, I'm just gonna apply a raise symbol to me, just...
I mean, it
Did
would
we
stand to
take
reason that the animals would fail.
Yep.
I don't understand the eldritch.
There we
Did
go.
we take the cookery, like, in our...
No one's taken
someone's
it, no.
Okay.
Is anyone going to take it?
I mean, I don't
Again,
know.
yep. I mean, if
I was just
no
gonna
one else
say,
is yoinking
if
it,
no one
just-
else takes it, I'll just grab it.
I mean,
Yeah.
for purposes, it is a +1 striking cookery.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
kind
it's
of
more than
sounds pretty
that.
cool, but I have a
Um,
Chris as well, so...
Sorry, it's a
I wanna-
it's a unique bloodletting cookery. Which let's see, so bloodletting cookeries.
like I'd like it, but I already have 2 weapons, so I don't know
Yeah.
when I'd use it.
You know, I'll just grab it. We can figure it out later.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So bloodletting cookery, +1 striking cookery with crimson blade, shimmers eerily in bright light. On a critical hit, the cookery deals 1d8 persistent bleed damage. If the target didn't already have persistent bleed damage when you scored the critical hit, you also gain 1d8 temporary hit points for 1 minute.
Could maybe swap out my Chris for it.
Yeah. You want it?
Yeah, I'll throw my Chris in the bag. If I can
That's
find
really
it.
cool. That's funky.
And then...
Giveth to Astrid Warhol.
Give it.
Yeah,
No,
no,
don't say
that's
give
right.
it.
And Ameryss got a crit failure as well. Okay. Okay, so for those of you that got a failure, it's just creatures become unsettled and suffers a -2 penalty to all saves against fear effects as long as they remain within the hex contained in Candlemas. Those of you that get critical failure, however, as failure, but each time the creature becomes frightened or flees, the fear is physically enervating, and the creature is also enfeebled 1 as long as they remain frightened or fleeing.
Intriguing.
So, let me take you to the basement. I'll activate this in just a moment. I have to go through and find all of your various animal companions, make sure they're down here as well.
Are we all gonna fit? Oh, okay.
Still loading for me.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yes,
Still
this
loading?
low
There we go.
chamber has a steep staircase leading to the north, the one you've just come down, and stairs leading down to both the east and the west. A small pile of dead leaves and dried nettles has drifted against the south wall.
Intriguing.
Bing!
Yeah, no
Like-
magic or haunts appear to be pinging off there. Literally, the only thing in this room is a pile of dead leaves and dried nettles against the south wall. Astrid, as you look into this room,
Yeah, carefy.
yeah, this long room has a high vaulted ceiling 20 feet above the floor. Near the northern end of the west wall, a staircase leads up, the one you just come down. Near the southern end, another stair leads down. At the southern end of the room, a low dais is covered with spiky writing around its base and bears a towering abstract statue made of more than a dozen stone orbs. Several of the orbs have openings to show they are hollow, with flames burning within them.
Oh, is that why there's light down here?
Correct.
Okay, I was like, I notice we can see, and that's weird.
Yeah, Esothea's just like quickly swapping out her her umbrella for the dancer's spear real quick. Seems like we might be getting into some tunnel territory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Peek my head around the corner. Does anything jump out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, what
Sorry.
is that?
Say that again.
I said I peeked my head around the corner. Does anything jump out? And you just
Oh,
said, yeah.
sorry.
I'm
I was saying, yeah, to
like,
peek at you. No, nothing
Okay.
jumps out or anything like that.
Okay.
What is this at the end? That looks crazy.
That will be a low dais covered with spiky writing around its base and bears a towering abstract statue made of more than a dozen stone orbs. Several of the orbs have openings to show they are hollow, with flames burning within them. And as you get close...
Yeah.
Now, this thing is still that collection of orbs. Please ignore the actual artwork.
Mm-hmm.
But they come to life.
Oh, what?
So it's not
Jeez,
actually an
yeah.
Anubis statue. It's... Okay.
It is some sort of like tentacled eyeball mass, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need everybody to roll me initiatives. And you can use stealth, deception, and perception, because I know Astrid and Esothea do always do that.
We do try and sneaky, like,
Yeah,
as much as
yeah.
can.
Did you get a natural one
those
on that?
words.
Yes, I did.
Why does this have no... Do I need to...
I'm glad you
replace the
noticed
token.
that. It was rather shameful, but
I heard the glass shattering. I'm
Have
like,
to
what happened?
Replace it with this one, so that
Thanks
actually
for
has
calling it
stats.
out.
Annoyingly, there's no lights on there. But, yep, okay. And then I need to...
I like how this is new on the little carousel. It has like a round, like it has a number for the round now.
Yeah, I've updated all of the mods. It now shows you how many rounds it is. Okay. So, Esothea, you're first up.
Yippee. Oh wow, this is kind of an unfortunate situation to be in. Oh, if I get struck by this, well, no, I shouldn't have reactions yet. I will take a step over here.
Yep.
And since this thing is like a statue, I'm going to swap to bludgeoning versatile.
Fair
And I'm
enough.
going to be smacking this thing with the haft of my spear.
Okay, yep.
Damn, turns out being a poison build against rock is bad. I mean, let's start wailing, I guess.
Yeah, that's a hit.
It's something.
Ooh, 19 damage, nice.
It's all right. 9 damage. This is not great. I don't have any acid prepared for this. We smack again. This is unfortunate.
Wait, do we need acid?
No, but I presume that acid would be good against something that I believe may be considered a construct.
Ooh, dear.
Also, this is bad. Is a melee
Healing.
weapon.
You hit an ally adjacent to you or an ally adjacent to the target. Well, somehow you hit Astrid.
Oh yeah, so with my reach weapon, you see.
Yes. Yes. So
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead and roll damage, but take the sneak attack off.
yep. It should do so automatically. It did not do so automatically. Let me do that again. There you go. That's the one.
Yeah, unfortunately, Astrid, you get hit for 10 damage as the
Sorry, these non-Euclidean battlefields.
yeah, it kind of goes through one of the hollow spheres just as you're kind of leaning in, and you just get this nasty nick across your cheek.
Essie, what the fuck?
Look, it's my sincerest apologies.
Well, and as this statue moves, the spears of his body grind and roll against each other without ever separating, but without any obvious underlying support. Almost as if
Jesus.
it were an animated mass of spherical magnets clinging and rolling against each other. The
It's
flames in the
awful.
hollow spheres flare up violently whenever it attacks.
All right.
Hate this.
Yeah, this is like really
Smooth
bad.
attack.
Yeah. And
Monty
Monty is
gets
just
free
going
action.
to take a step up.
Yep.
That's all. Can
That's
only
good.
stride with it.
Okay, all I have is stabby stuff. And I don't have the boots yet. Son of a biscuit.
Biscuit.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going through all my items. Like, do I have anything? I have string and bells.
I mean, it seemed to
Yeah,
take
that.
damage from Esothea's attacks, just reduced.
Just not much. Okay, I guess could I start studying it?
Yeah, you can spend the 3 actions to mark it for death.
Yeah.
Does
I
mark
forgot
for
I
death.
could recall for free.
With nature, right?
Yeah, only with nature.
Yeah. Nature
I presume that's
wouldn't
not valid.
really be something which you'd want to use to recall knowledge. Funnily enough, Arcana or Crafting would be the ones you'd probably want to use.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, mark for death. You can see and hear a creature intent. Yep, I mean this thing's a creature.
I mean-
It doesn't have to be a living thing.
Okay. And I'm right up here. Probably not the best place to be studying, but
I mean, front row seat to study.
yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, the first thing it's going to do
Use the
is, it says it's a punch attack. It's just going to try and smack Esothea with various spears. That's
Yeah, that ought to
it.
do it.
I didn't roll the damage for some reason. Oh no, sorry, that 19 is the damage.
Yeah, the
Okay.
19. Yeah. Donk.
It's then going to attempt to grab you and wrap some of these spheres around you. You are grabbed.
Well,
And
am I
it's-
now?
Oh, or are you? Yes. But damn it, I still
let's
haven't
see
made this
here.
action for you because
Yeah, it's
couldn't
not
figure it out.
I have my homegrown one here.
Otherwise, have the arm somebody just
so-
likes. Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
can do
I
the
should be able
damage.
to use my buttons. I
I mean,
presume
31
hit.
definitely hits.
And this is there you go.
It takes the.
That's 9 piercing.
No damage, I'm afraid.
And
Yep.
hate to see it.
But worthwhile.
Definitely.
For reasons. Then its third action. It's going to grind you, and not in a good
What?
way. As
Sir.
it uses an action called
Hey.
Burn Alive, as these spherical rock-like portions wrapping around you just flare with fire. So you take
What the hell?
13
Ouch.
fire damage, and you have 1d8 persistent fire damage affecting you at the moment.
Jeez. All right. That's bad.
Myah,
That's really bad.
you are up.
Yes. Right. Well, I think a good first call is to recall knowledge about this thing.
Yerp.
Okay. Do you want to target it and then use the macro?
Oh, right, we have a sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So this is effectively a giant animated statue. What one thing would you like to know about it?
Well, we know it's resistant to physical damage. Does it have any weaknesses?
Weaknesses. Not effectively, but I will give you this in place of it. Construct armor, hardness 10. So, like normal objects, giant animated statue has hardness. This hardness reduces any damage it takes by an amount equal to the hardness. Once the giant animated statue is reduced to less than half its hit points, or immediately upon being damaged by a critical hit, its construct armor breaks and its armor class is reduced.
222.
From whatever it currently is.
Yes. Right. Cool. I think we'll just give everyone a little bit of a high chance to get that critical hit, and then we command Thoth. Pop over. No, actually, pop over. Hang on. Where are you? There you are. What is Thoth's speed? Thoth's speed is 25, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Dang. Just can't reach. Right, I'll move over here then.
Yep.
To make potential flanking easier, and then strike this thing.
Yep. You notice it doesn't strike out against Todd as it moves through its threatening area.
Right.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. Probably not a lot of damage. Nope. That's 0 damage.
Yep. I'm afraid so.
Well, we're fishing for crits anyways. That's my turn.
Okie dokie.
Blalala, recall knowledge and hit.
Yep.
Or, come on.
Ameryss, you're up.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am. I am going to move up to here. We shall attempt to strike against this thing. Or not. Never mind.
Unfortunately, a miss.
Time for shield. Yeah. Yeah, time for
Okay.
the shield. There we go.
Esothea, you're up.
All right. Let's see here. You can still strike while restrained, right? That's not a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
you just have
certainly
a
can.
negative to it.
Correct.
Right. Well, let's. This thing actually does suck when it's grabbing you. Let's see. No, I think I should try and escape because this thing deals a lot of damage when it uses Burn Alive. One momento. Because you have to use.
Got the escape
the
thing. Yeah.
I should, right?
There you go.
Yeah, I do. There you go.
You can either use the unarmed
It's
attack
not-
modifier button, acrobatics, or athletics.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one would be best. Let's see. Because I'm neither good at athletics. Well, plus 13. But unarmed is plus 11. Yeah, so acrobatics is better. Do I also have a feat for this? I think I have slippery prey. Yeah, when you attempt to escape using acrobatics or athletics, you reduce the multiple attack penalty for each attempt. Okay.
Ah.
So, there we go. That's really bad. Oh, but it works?
Why?
Is that correct?
That. Target unknown. Were you targeting it?
Yeah, I am targeting it right now.
Uh,
I'm the
that is
the
not a success.
green. Yeah, I figured 19 seems a little low for what else
yeah,
it's doing.
that's definitely not a success. It's not a crit fail. It's not a success.
Interesting.
So
All
I need
right.
to
Well, we'll
make
try
it grabbed again.
Yeah, it's done it strangely.
Weird.
Let's just do it the normal way because that seems to not be working.
Yeah.
But let's see here. So it should be -4, not -5
Yeah.
for this one. There you go. Boom.
Ooh.
Ah, it's really bad. it's
That is a critical failure.
Yeah. I don't know what that
critical
does
failure,
when you're trying to escape,
you don't
but
get free,
it can't be
and you
good.
can't attempt escape again until your next turn.
Right.
So you have a third action.
I don't. I'm gonna come. But Monty's not gonna do anything biting this. Guys, I need help.
We are trying.
I'm
don't
going
worry.
to envision my armor. It has an action to attack, and it's the armor making the attack.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and do that instead. It's the same as the reaction, just normally. So
Yeah, because it still has you grabbed.
pop that in chat. So I have some buttons. Yeah, exactly. So you can still do this attack. Oh my goodness. Okay, what happens when my armor crit fails an attack? Because it's the item making the attack.
Let's not set a precedent of having to use the critical hit or fumble cards on items, because I don't want items to somehow disarm themselves. Let's not open that kettle of fish. It just misses.
Yeah, that seems. Damn. All right.
Unless an item specifically has something for it, it's just a fail.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. seems good.
Okay.
What a turn.
Why did you not
It was a
take
turn of
the
all time.
persistent fire damage? 1 second. Let me just pop back. Let me give
You
that
might need
to
to-
you.
Come on, baby, like my fire.
Didn't do it for you. Let me.
Yeah, it's done a little bit of a weird one here.
Okay. 6 points of damage. You don't have any resistances to fire, do you? Ah, good. Okay, it's just 6 damage.
Yeah, no. Thank you very much. Ouchie.
Astrid, you're up.
Yeah.
I
mean, Monty will attempt a strike.
Oh,
he
yeah,
does
yeah,
have a
go for
freebie
it.
strike. Yeah. Just like in case it is. Don't mean to interrupt.
I mean, it's a hit.
Let's see if it does anything.
I need to really quickly run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it takes the
Huge.
damage.
All right. Sorry for interrupting. Carry on.
No, that's all right. So what's how is Esothea like restrained?
Multiple of these spherical things are kind of wrapped around her and kind of grinding and burning.
Okay.
Imagine like a string of neodymium magnets that are kind of wrapped around them.
Okay. Can I go there and try to like help free her? Like, I don't know, snack at them or pull at them or
that is a good question.
shout sternly at him? Like, no!
Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make an athletics check against it to try and break the grapple by beating its
Okay.
athletics DC. Yeah, I can do that. Let me pop something in chat for you. So we want... There we go. Well, damn. Someone's noodle arms are working overtime.
I am an expert in athletics.
Yeah.
It still doesn't give me very much, but
They are still on fire. Why is this not?
okay.
Do I need to... I need to do it like this. There we go. Okay. They're on fire, but they are no longer. She is no longer grabbed. So that was
Okay.
2 actions. You got 1 left.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's alright.
Greatly appreciated.
Can I like kind of like pat or like whip my cloak off and like wrap
Yeah, if you want
around
to spend
help
another
smother
action
the
like
fire?
that, which allows you to. How do you do the roll assisted? Forget how. Oops. Oh, I think I did it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There's several things happening.
yeah, you kind of try to put it out, but it doesn't quite go out, I'm afraid.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Okay. It's go. It will first. All of it kind of flares in sequence. Excuse me. Very much akin to like Godzilla when its spines kind of glow in order, and then out of one of the sphericals it shoots out a flaming coal at Myah, but it goes wide. Then it will try to punch Astrid. It hits for 19 damage,
Jesus criminy. Okay.
and then it tries to grab you. But it fails. In fact, it somehow critically fails. If you wish, your target can either grab you, as if you succeeded at the grapple action against you, or force it to fall prone. Do you want to grab hold of it and grapple it, or do you want to make it fall prone?
I'm like, shit with these noodle arms, so I
Okay.
guess make him go prone. Could you imagine me holding him?
Yep.
Like.
So yeah, it kind of somewhat collapses to the floor.
Nice.
Myah, you're up. You're off your back. Guess not. Alright, in that case...
Good timing,
let's
I
take-
just sat
Oh,
down.
okay.
And good timing, I just sat down.
Okay, yep, go for it. It's your turn.
Right. I didn't get time to plan, so let's see. I will Courageous Anthem.
Yep.
Stride up.
Mm-hmm.
Esothea is still on fire.
Yep.
Yeah. It's alright. I'll stop,
Ah.
drop, and roll sometime soon, hopefully.
It's like, it's
I'm,
fine,
po-
I'm blind. Ah.
I'm popping 15 temporary
Nice.
hit points on Esothea.
Cool.
Thank you, thank you.
That's 1, 2,
And then
3, and then Thoth
Thoth
gets a
gets an
free
action.
action. No, that's a miss.
Unfortunately, miss. Hey,
Right,
Ameryss,
that's
you're
my
up.
turn.
There's things on the ground in front of you. Well, it's a bunch of spheres that are, most of them are hollow, but most of them are on the ground at this point.
Okay. All right. I would risk smiting it, but I might risk smiting it, but I don't know if constructs are immune to harm or not.
Yeah, you'd need to do a recall knowledge for that. Either Arcana or
Yeah,
Craft.
no. I probably ain't. Yeah, let's be real here. Could throw my lower one. Don't know why they exist, but hey ho. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, let's hit this thing with a second rat smite.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Ah, ain't happening, Chief.
That ain't happening with that attack roll. One action
Yep.
left.
Which means this is gone. One action left. Let's just raise symbol.
Mm-hmm. Esothea,
Jeepers creepers.
you are no longer grabbed. But Astrid is trying to put the fire out on you.
Yeah, I'm just
Hasn't
gonna,
gone out
you know, sort of like, thank you, ha ha ha, and then just like sort of swap over
Yep.
here. Is there like an active way to attempt to stop the fire other than like
So
dousing
there's
yourself in water?
So you do a recovery check.
Like
You're currently
canonized?
being able to roll assisted, which is where you basically roll
Hmm.
twice and take the highest result. Otherwise,
I see.
you would need to do something like douse yourself with water or something like that.
Do have a water skin.
Yeah.
Would I be able to retrieve the water skin and like pour it on myself?
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, it'd be kind of 2 actions to get it and upend it all over yourself, and it'll just put the fire out. Yeah, by all means.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely better than burning to death.
Yep.
That's the...
Out
Monty
goes
will
the
continue his yeah, just like oh, sopping,
You're now just wet.
and Monty is not useful.
Yep. Astrid, you're up.
Oh, that's of course.
Okay. I've marked for death
Yeah.
now, so I'll I guess try to. I don't know. Will stabbing work at all on this thing?
Yeah, it's just got hardness 10 at
Seems-
the moment.
Okay.
It seems
Alright, I'll
useful, it's just not easy.
You basically just got to chip away at the armor until the armor breaks, and then it's just going to take normal damage.
Well.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Well,
Okay. Oh, yeah. Wait, you said it has like these globy
Wait.
things.
Why is that a miss?
Oh, wait, did I have... Oh, I have myself.
Oh,
select.
okay. No, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
My bad.
Have
Don't know why I
myself-
had myself selected.
Oh, actually, let me undo that. Can you roll again, but can you add in all of the sneak attacks and stuff?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Now just click the damage button from this one.
I don't know if I... Wait, did that have sneak attacks on?
That was just an attack roll. You didn't roll the damage.
Oh,
You've already
okay,
hit,
Damage
which
would
is-
have the...
Yeah.
And now I'm adding in...
Sneak
Sneak
attack,
attack
mark
is
for
on,
death,
okay.
etc. Yeah.
Well, sneak attack is on. I don't see anything about mark for
Oh,
death.
okay. The rest of it will just trigger automatically then.
I do have the little tick box
Yeah.
on mark
Yeah.
for death.
Perfect. That's more like it.
Better.
Yep. So that's your first
That
action?
was one, yeah. Try again?
Mhm. Fortunately, a mess.
Where did it go? Oh, can I do predictable?
Yeah. That is a critical success.
Yay.
Right, its turn. Target rich environment now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Terrifying.
6. So the first person it's
Don't
going
say
to
it like that.
attack is Myah.
Oh, lovely.
So it's going to try and... Oh, no, wrong attack. It's going to try and punch you.
Oop, that's a hit.
That is a hit. It's then going to spend its second action to try and grab you.
Then
Oh
I'll go
no, sorry. Its first action was to stand up. Second action was to attack. Third action is to try and grab you. Which
Oh, that's success.
it does. So you are now grabbed. Myah, it is your turn.
Right. Hang on, I need to look at something. Now this thing does bludgeoning damage, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ah,
Yup.
fuck. Oh, pardon me. I'm reading something. Give me a second. Can I cast spells? I can cast spells while grab, but not while restrained. So I can still cast spells, right?
You can, but any kind of manipulating, there is a flat check, DC 5, or it's wasted.
Ah, right. True.
Which Courageous Anthem does not have. So you can still do Courageous Anthem without any issue. It's just other stuff.
Yeah. Just reading some stuff. Give me just a second. You know what? We start with a courageous anthem,
Yep.
and we
The courageous.
cast. Hang on, I need to check something. This also isn't manipulate. Cast shield.
Yep.
And then command Thoth.
There. Yep, go for it.
That's a
First
miss.
attack, unfortunately, is a miss. But
That's a
second attack
hit.
is a hit. Just this
Zero
horrible
damage.
sound of just teeth scraping on stone.
Thoth does have teeth. He has a beak.
Oh, that's true. Beak against stone.
I mean, this is.
Ameryss.
But what is a beak if not just two teeth?
Yeah.
Good point, actually.
Outside teeth.
Outside.
Yeah. Well, I haven't yet been able to do damage to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try.
Miss.
Apparently, we're following we're
And a
following
miss.
tradition.
Yep. And raising shield. Okay. Esothea, you're back up.
This is looking a little bad.
Just a little bit.
I mean, at the moment, I think Monty is second most damaging, and he's been doing like
Yeah,
2
I think
or
he's
1
done
damage to it.
one.
so-
Christ, yeah. I'm gonna command Monty to walk over. If Monty stands down here
Yep.
and I stand over here, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you
if I
stood
stand where the torch
here
is and Monty
or
stands down here.
here, you'd be fine. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Monty go over there. So it's command, it's stride, and then it's strike.
What's Monty's second action?
I mean, Monty's going to attack as well.
Okay.
It's just like, hope he keeps up the good work.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, should I do his first then, maybe?
Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, you
let's see
resolve
here.
his 2 actions and then do yours.
Okay.
Hey, that's a hit.
Bonka. Oh my god, there's no way. There's-
Nope.
Okay, alright. Close. And then let's see here. Is this gonna apply it correctly? That's a hit? Okay.
That's a hit.
That. Huge. Bonk.
Take some damage.
Beautiful.
It's now
Alright,
injured.
that's my 3 actions.
Okay.
Well, we're getting there.
Yeah. Astrid, you're up. Yep.
Oh, sorry, that was really laggy. I'll come in here to flank with Todd. And stab and a stab.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. And that's more damage to it. Looking kind of hurt right now. Parts of his part of the stones have just fallen to the floor, losing their almost magnetic-like properties. And that's a miss. Okay. Statue is... The first thing it's going to do is flare up and... burn alive on Myah. Who takes... Oh, sorry. The first action, it has to try to maintain the grapple. Forgot about that.
Oh shoot, is Myah
Yep.
grabbed? Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Myah.
Okay, yeah. So first action, it
That's
maintained
alright.
the grapple.
I'm free after this turn ends.
Okay.
Myah takes 5 points of damage and is now on fire.
Sorry, I rushed in to save Esothea and just run
Oops.
right past Myah.
Hang on, what happens if I shield block this? Can I also
You
negate
can't.
the persistent fire if I just reduce it
Nope.
to 0?
Nope,
Oh, I
unfortunately
can't
not.
shield block this. Okay.
Nope, because it's not a strike. It's just like just jetting out flames because you're already grabbed. If it was a strike, yes, you'd be able to,
Fair.
because the shield gives
Special
you the
Right,
shield
BFF
right.
privilege
block.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then gonna spend its third action to strike out against Astrid. I've been doing damage to it repeatedly, but it misses.
Yeah, fair enough.
Myah, you're up.
Yes. I have a lot of statuses. Good fucking
Yup.
lord.
All of the icons.
All of the icons. Acrobatics and athletics have both +1, so there's no way in hell I can escape this. So... Blood
Yeah,
of
go
it.
Courageous Anthem.
Yep. I suppose this thing just needs to go down. Let's bonk it. Ah, miss anyways.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Thoth, get him. That's a hit.
It's a hit. Get some
Oh,
damage.
pretty good. Come on, Thoth, net 20. We can do it.
Ah.
No, that's a miss.
Unfortunately, a miss. Okay. Esothea. Oh, sorry. Ameryss. You're up. Oh yeah.
Ameryss, help!
Yeah.
Myah, you take 2 points of fire damage, and then you need to make the recovery check to see if the fire goes out.
Ah, right. Let me take the damage and then roll the recovery check. No.
Yep. Makes sense because you're
What do you want me
currently.
to help with? Like,
I know, break me out!
I. Hold on. Was thinking of doing something else. You know what? Yeah. Move on over here.
Yep.
Can I
make...
attempt to break the grapple?
Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Very well. I shall attempt. Funnily enough, it's actually slightly lower than my acrobatics, but
Yeah, you'd have to use athletics to try and break someone else free. Not good enough, I'm
yeah,
afraid.
no, that makes sense.
These things are stuck fast. You don't have the
Oh, I actually
amazing
rocks.
strength that is flowing through the arms of Astrid for some reason. Of all people. So that's
And
2 actions.
next will be, if I try again, it will be under map, yeah?
Yeah, correct.
Or, yeah. I'd rather just take my chances shielding myself.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I made an attempt.
I appreciate it, thank you!
Esothea, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna keep trying my best to crack this thing's armor.
Hey, that's a hit.
Lose. There
Go
we
ahead and
go.
roll that damage.
Bonka.
That's
It's badly injured.
enough. That is enough damage now that as you strike true with this, you see lots of like calcified coverings of these stones just fall away in a shower of scree, revealing softer stone underneath. Because yeah, that's how stone works. The softer stuff is underneath the hard
Apparently.
stuff.
Apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
The not completely
Typically it's the
fired
other way
clay.
around, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have broken the construct's armor. Meaning
Lovely.
it no longer
All
has
right.
hardness,
Let's
and
try
its armor class
to-
is lower.
Huge. Let's try to capitalize on that.
And that is a hit.
That's my second swing.
23 damage
Oof.
is 23 damage.
All right. I need a decision from the council. Do I risk the third attack?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Swear something bad happens.
It's a hit.
Hey! That's
Whoa.
good. That's good. I can't believe it.
Yay, I give good advice. Oh, it's a little bit redder now.
There's very,
Yeah,
very
well,
few
look.
of these stones still mobile.
You forgot someone.
Oh, want to go fucking critical hit. Okay, fine. Is it piercing?
Yeah. Load?
Okay, so critical
What's up?
damage and
Until
it's
the end of
slowed
which
one.
turn?
Well, doesn't matter
Fully,
because
why the
Monty
fuck
kills
are
it.
Fully, why the fuck are the status names in the critical hit deck the same color green as the background? I
It's
cannot
awful.
read.
I know, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
You are no longer grabbed.
Yeah, Esothea just
Right.
kind of like kind of just puts the spear, like leans on it a little bit. It's just like, damn.
And with enough people around you, you can smother the flames.
Oh goodness me.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest I've ever punched anything with a stick in my life.
He's still alive. Get him.
So, anyone can make one of these two checks.
Occultism and religion, you say? I do know a handful of things about occultism. Nope.
Nope.
26 and 25.
And a
Nope.
fucking 14.
Did Ameryss want to make either a religion or an occultist check?
Sorry, I was munching.
That's right.
Let me take. Oh yeah, my religion's not bad. Surprise, surprise! The one who's into gods. I'm actually not seeing my rolls for some reason.
I saw it. It's
says
28. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is that a success?
not enough to kind of garner any particular knowledge about this. However, in Aklo, written around the dais is the following words of Yog Sothoth, who knows the gate. Yog Sothoth, who is the gate. Past, present, future. All are one in Yog Sothoth.
Uh-huh.
Folks, make me a perception check as well as you're kind of like looking at this.
Wow, second two in a row. I'm doing amazing.
Could you write that down also?
Yes.
Again, I'm not seeing my rolls. Hold on, I'm gonna reload.
Oh my goodness, bestie.
You notice concealed door right there. And pop. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I can do a.
What the hell?
Actually make it appear as Aklo.
Whoa.
Let's take
Whoa.
so that's what Aklo looks like. Let's take a 10-minute break. I'll come back at 5 past. I'll see you guys then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okie dokie.
Just gonna run an ad. You're not gonna miss nothing. Just give her pre-rolls. See you guys in 10 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Do we
I
have
will
an
flag. I
Ameryss as
might
well?
have to.
I am here.
I will flag. I might have to sprint in like 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be gone for like literally like 2.
Yep. No worries. So yeah,
Cool.
so you defeated the statue, and Astrid's keen eyes discover that there is a concealed door.
The door. Before we got rushing off, could I have a moment to
Yeah.
recuperate, mayhaps? Now, I have a couple of healing potions. Should we be using those early? Because I only have the minor and the lesser healing potion. But if we can do like some normal good old-fashioned medicine, that might be preferable.
I mean, in general, you aren't looking too good, and I was meaning to do one of
these.
bibbity bobbity boops. Mainly because
Also,
I
in
am
general, you're not looking so good. What does that mean?
Okay. Using my own words against. Have a lot of die.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated.
Oh
Oh,
jeez.
beautiful. I'm back up to max. That was swiftly made.
Yeah. 4th level heal.
That's something to me. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. I know we like to save those potions for when someone's dying. I can only bite so many people.
I still got a few free heals.
That is tremendously useful. All right. Sort of like wring the water out of my
Yeah.
sleeves, and goodness, no respect for good Restovian dress anymore. Well, honestly, that's all I needed. Do we want to take a moment to maybe give Myah a little bit of a top up as well? I mean, Astrid's not looking super healthy either.
Yeah, I could use a little bit.
I can attempt to patch you up. No promises, though.
Yeah, we don't exactly have like.
Honestly, I'm not supposed to be in the front line, so if you're gonna patch anyone up, patch Astrid up.
Yeah, we're not too good at this whole like surgery thing.
Hey, I'll have you know.
Look, you're great, but I mean, like as a group, we don't exactly.
Thank you.
We didn't exactly spec for it.
Can we like do a interdimensional portal and yoink fucking Sapphire?
Yeah.
Nah, that'd be a bit unfair. It's a bit too high level.
Just a little bit.
And I'm really good at making stuff that takes health away, much less so things that gives it back.
Yeah. He was an amazing out of combat healer, like.
You're nuts, frankly. Yeah, I'm so spoiled.
What are you guys doing?
I'm kind of seeing here if Myah needs a little bit of patching up, or if we're just like breaching this door.
I'm okay.
All right.
I can always give myself some temporary hit points if necessary, and I'm not supposed to be in the front line.
Yeah.
Well, supposed to be and in practice are different things.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm more often than not going to be there.
I mean, we have a backline?
Yeah.
Look, I can throw things and I have an extra long stick, okay? I also have a dart gun.
Fair.
Okay, I see spooder webs. What's this?
Ancient, like gossamer strands from I don't know, common spiders most likely. Very, very fine, but they look old. And the air
I thought it was called
smells
Haldane.
stale, and as you move the kind of stone door open, dust just kind of settles, and it doesn't look like anyone has been down here in a very, very long time.
Oh boy. Okay. Do we have anything to like burn the spider webs? Because I don't have a real fire.
Yeah, I sort of got rid of my torch after.
I think everyone did.
After-
And they got
Do we all
Yeah.
have ever burning torches?
Yeah, and I haven't had a chance to
Oh,
make more
yeah.
alchemist's fire, but I have a. Actually, I don't look to have a flint and tinder.
Spider
What the
webs
hell?
look
Do we have
like-
no source?
the spider webs kind of look like the spider webs you might find in a common household where the spider that maintains it either died or left a long time ago, and they just haven't been tidied up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so these aren't like big spider webs.
No.
Okay, good. I was about to say.
And I will like feed it to Todd or something as we walk past.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'd rather not like just get them all over me.
Oh,
So I'd
that's
try
the
to-
thing.
So try to clear
I'll be
them.
right back.
So can I kind of like
Yeah.
brush at
Yeah,
them
yeah,
and
just
try
kind
to
of-
like knock them down?
Yeah, and they're kind of
Don't want them.
they're
in
like that
here.
insubstantialness because they're just so old that they're not even sticky anymore, and it's just more like fluff that doesn't really have much texture to it left anymore.
Okay. And there's another door.
Yep.
Okay.
So the air in this room is particularly stale, and thick layers of dust lie in heaps on the ground. Stone shelves on the walls hold fragments and pieces of long since crumbled supplies, but here and there something whole seems to remain intact. And
No.
there are 2 items in this room that are intact. One of the shelves contains a wand of grim tendrils, 1st rank, and a garnet-adorned bronze canister worth 20 gold pieces that, upon opening up and looking inside, Esothea readily identifies as Dust of Appearance, which functions very much like fairy fire,
Oh, okay.
except it's a non-magical kind of dust.
Hmm.
As I believe, Dust of Disappearance. Oh, it is magical, but the Dust of Disappearance, when you fling it in the air, it coats all creatures in a 10-foot burst, centered on a point within 5 feet of you. For 1 minute, the coated creatures can't be concealed or invisible, nor can they benefit from mirror image or similar abilities that create illusory duplicates. Any illusions in the area of 3rd level or lower are revealed as such, although this does not end their effect. It's actually a little bit better than Fairy Fire.
Hmm.
And there's
I
another
don't-
doorway out that way.
That wand looks really cool. I don't know who wants that.
Hang on. This is a occult. I think I use
Arcane and
occult
occult.
spells.
Okay, in the cult, yeah.
Well, it ain't
Yeah.
mine.
I can use it. I have occult spells.
Yeah. And as you're kind of walking through the room, the thick layer of dust kind of reveals how old this place must be. The top layers of dust kind of move away with even the gentle footfalls of Astrid. They still kind of puff away slightly. And it doesn't look like anything has been in this room for a very, very, very long time.
Okay, we ready for the next door?
There we go. Sorry for keeping you
Another
waiting.
little...
That's right.
Welcome back.
Oh, this is a big room.
So,
Yeah, it looks like this is the room you could go normally.
A burning metal rod is stuck into the ceiling of this room, providing the space with fitful illumination. The north and south walls of this room each have 3 enormous arches surrounded by tiny runes. The central arch to the south and each of the side arches to the north lead to staircases. The other 3 arches surround only blank stone.
Right, so it's easy to see what's going on right here, right? This one goes to this room in a similar vein as this room.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The
Yeah,
left
like-
one over here. It goes to
Yeah.
the left room in the same way we came in here.
Yeah, I don't necessarily feel like running into another
Oh.
statue.
Yeah, same. Astrid, can you check the opposite wall for a secret door real quick? Oh, what the fuck was down there?
Yep.
Hmm?
So, Astrid, as you're moving
Oh.
through, checking the wall, something
Okay.
catches out the corner of your eye.
Yep.
As the shadows don't seem to move quite right, and then animate.
Oh, right.
Oh, what in the hell?
Oh, these things
That's
again.
fucking-
So,
What the hell is that?
These things, the shadows. I think we faced them before in the other game.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Was this before I
this is what they
joined?
look like.
I guess not stealth, huh?
No, you can use stealth or deception if you wish, because you're always doing the avoid notice.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Use it. Oh, I don't have any sound. Right. Ah, there we go.
Oh, I see. I've
There's
also screwed it. It appears that I did a perception check instead of a stealth initiative. That's weird. Like, it didn't
what's
even
the
do
difference
initiative
between your
perception.
stealth and your perception?
No, I've done the check properly now, but it did like
Oh,
a
okay.
perception check, not an initiative roll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, Shadow's going first. Well, 2 of them anyway. It got 29. What is Astrid's stealth skill? Okay, yeah. Comes over to you,
Okay.
and we'll strike you once.
Alright.
It misses. That tries again,
That's a critical miss.
and it misses again. This other one, it's gonna move here. It's gonna strike Myah once.
Do they not fumble?
No.
Oh, okay.
Get critically hit for
Ow.
14 damage, and then its third action is to steal shadow. Causes you to become enfeebled 1. Esothea, you're up.
All right. Suppose nature isn't good enough to recall. Isn't the right skill to recall here?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, let me just slide on past here. That's 10. So that would be 20. And I will. Y'all can actually. Is Monty 30? Yes, he is. Not years, mind you. Yes, that's 55. All right. As I'm like running out here, I'm gonna shout at Monty to go help Astrid.
Yep. Cool.
So Monty takes 2 stride actions, and I'm going to use my last action to strike, which surely will make a huge amount of damage. 2. That's a hit?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, all right. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Ameryss, you're up.
Well, just yeah, just gonna move here. Hack this thing.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Why aren't you? What? It's... Could you roll the damage for me? It's not showing my roll again for whatever reason.
There you go.
And it lacks the damage buttons. And now, because I remember it, the Desert's Will does have venom on it. Is that expended on this creature?
It's expended to no effect.
Yeah, alright. Just double checking so I know to scratch it off. I presume it would have been the same against the statue.
Yeah. And unfortunately... Alright. Did I screw up Desert's Will? No, it is magical. Why is it... I'm thinking...
Is it okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry. Just getting confused by the maths, but it's fine. So that was move, attack.
And last is going to be raise symbol.
Yep.
That I saw.
Fully.
Astrid. Sorry. Yes, Myah.
A question real good. It might sound a little bit metagamey, but it's just because I know these things have this. But does the Everlight crystal count as magic light?
Yes. Is a magical thing that gives off light.
Right.
Astrid.
Because I was just gonna say these things have a little thingy with magical light, don't they?
Not that Myah knows, no.
No, not that I know, but like we are inside a dungeon, so I have that active.
Yeah.
And so
no,
does Esothea.
Yep. I know. Not what you remember it is, so it's different.
Yeah, like I said, a little bit metagamey, but it affects them whether I do it consciously or not. So I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Have we encountered these things in game before? In this game?
No.
And not in this game, in the other game.
In the other game, right. So I guess can I try and figure out what the fuck it is and if it has blood?
Target it and do a recall knowledge.
can't find out if it has blood. That's ominous as hell.
Or have a new cookery. I want to play.
That's fair, honestly, yeah.
This is a animate form of black slime that has dissolved a humanoid creature and taken on sentience.
Okay, so it should have blood.
Possibly.
Alright, cool.
We love to see it.
Well, that's a critical hit.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Alignments don't exist anymore in the remaster, but
But if
with
they did-
Astrid, would you say that she's a...
Dang.
Sorry, would you say that Astrid is a rule breaker at heart, or more of a hose the line, or more of a will follow the letter of the law?
Look, it's like, if the rules suit, then, there's no harm following the rules and not getting in trouble. But if the rules don't suit, then, it's just gonna have to do what they want. And if I'm in charge of making the rules, yeah, they're gonna suit me.
So would you
I'm
say
not gonna
that...
go out like murdering
Would you say
babies or
that
anything.
Astrid is... Would you say Astrid is chaotic, neutral, or lawful? If you were to pick one of those three.
I guess probably chaotic neutral.
I think so.
Okay.
No qualms about doing bad
Yeah.
things. Eye on the
Fine.
individualism.
Yeah.
So as you strike with the kukri, you actually fully identify it now.
Oh. It's a magical identifying cookery.
Ah,
You stab and then you know.
How do I... There we go.
that's a good idea, actually.
Right, this is a weapon called Thirst.
Oh, I love it.
It's a +1 striking kukri with a crimson blade that shimmers eerily in bright light. On a critical hit, the kukri deals 1d8 persistent bleed damage. If the target didn't already have persistent bleed, so that part's normal.
Yeah.
The difference is this kukri. The persistent damage dealt by this weapon increases from 1d8 to 2d8 when used against humans, but only when the weapon has previously been used to kill a human within the past 24 hours. A character who is not
Oh.
chaotic is enfeebled 1 whilst wielding Thirst.
Oh.
It has a
So you
name.
have to keep it fed.
As long as you've killed a human within the last 24 hours with this weapon, its bleed damage actually goes up to 2d8 against humans instead of 1d8.
Okay. I'm now the executioner of the kingdom.
I mean, yeah. Let's see, what is your critical
Oh yeah, sure.
thing? Oh wait, this is a...
Yeah, this is new. What is it?
I think they're slashing.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. Nope. It just says backstabber.
Slashing. Yep.
Ah, okay. Where do you see that?
In the details of the weapon, it's fine. So under
Yeah,
slashing, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to attack rolls until the end of your next turn as you gain momentum.
Ooh.
Very nice.
I still don't see that. Persistent bleed damage.
You click the little... Do you see the edit item button?
Ah. And details.
Yeah. You should say slashing.
Okay.
A whole bunch of other jargon.
No, wait. It says striking.
Scroll down a bit.
Oh, it's got a striking rune.
Yeah.
2d6 slashing. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that critical damage.
Oh my god, this string of numbers. Hold on.
Oh, you you doing?
Okay, I just wanted to screenshot before I
Oh,
clicked
okay.
it.
Oh,
So it's
Jesus,
beautiful.
I see. Yeah. Doesn't do the full
That is
amount. And it doesn't seem to
some-
actually bleed, but yeah.
that is crazy.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
So that's your first action.
That's my first action.
Yep.
Okay. Then we'll go in with hold on.
Oh, Jesus. 2d6 slashing, 4 dex, weapon specialization +2, sneak attack +2, backstabber +2, deadly d6 +1 d6, critical specialization d6 bleed, thirst 1d8, critical specialization +1. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a hit.
Yay!
A little bit less damage this time. It's
Yeah.
almost as if you can't hit their kind of weak spots.
Okay.
So that's
Oh wait, that was 2.
You've got a third action still.
Third, I'll do predictable.
Okay. Myah, you are up. That is a crit success,
Yay.
Astrid.
Thank you.
What state is the one below me in?
Barely injured.
Bad injured. Okay, yeah, no, I'm badly injured.
Yeah, you're badly.
Right. La 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 la.
Yep.
Why is a bear hurting him?
Yeah. Shield. Yep.
Come on, Todd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Nothing appeared in chat.
Weird. I'll click it. That was 4 damage.
Okay, cool.
Clamps down on it, rips and tears, but only part of it comes away.
Well, damage is damage. Any damage helps.
Classic checkers move. This one moves to here. And will strike out at Ameryss. First attack. There's a miss. Second attack
Yourself.
is a hit for 10 damage.
Uh-oh.
As its incorporeal form sinks into you to try and draw some of your vitality away.
Uh-huh. Hold on. I can't shield block this. Well, fuck.
No.
Well, yeah. Hold on. You're gonna have to take the damage for me. I'm gonna reload because it's not showing up
Okay.
things anymore.
What's doing
Technical
this?
difficulties. Let's go.
What am I looking at?
So
are you
at
looking
the
at?
end of the round, something that becomes apparent to Myah and Astrid, you clocked but not really placed some sort of noises coming from this room down here. But then the noises get louder, almost as if something's been roused by the sounds of combat and la 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 la. So I just need to roll initiatives for 2 new things.
Oh, what the? Oh no, it's those things.
What are those things?
Oh,
Oh no.
we know how to
Yeah,
play
oh
this now.
no, indeed.
Is that a gibbering mouth or what is that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Maya having flashbacks to a past life.
One action's move there.
Now-
Emily died to one of
Two
these
actions
things.
move there. 3 actions to move there. They are slow. But it's coming into view of Ameryss slopping up the stairs, and I will share this. Trigger warning, body horror. But here you go, everyone.
Hmm.
So I deploy these in a different game, and they're quite gnarly.
Yup.
Tasty.
But that's its turn.
I'm glad
as it
it's
is
slow.
slow as hell.
Hmm.
So this shadow is going to try and strike its Astrid 3 times. Nope, miss. Miss. Miss.
Zip, zip, zip.
Yep. Duck, dodge,
Don't
dive. This one's going to try and strike at Myah 3 times. Well, it's going to try and strike first. Oh, it hit. For 7 damage. It's then going to steal Shadow again, making you enfeebled 2. And then it's going to strike a 3rd time.
Hang on,
Well,
can I
it
not
has one
block this?
shadow.
Can I not block this at all? Like nothing
with the
shows up in
shield-
chat. No
oh,
rules, no nothing.
you're not seeing
have
anything
you
in chat?
Oh yeah, your shield is raised.
Yeah, I do have shield block because of the shield spell.
Yeah,
But
so there's something
nothing
about...
is showing up in chat, so I have no idea.
Oh,
I have no
okay.
idea what I'm supposed to be rolling for. I want to
So you
block
can
the
use the
first
shield
one.
black with your magic shield, blah. You can use the spell's reaction to reduce damage from any spell or magical effect, even if it doesn't deal physical damage. So yes, you can. So...
Can you do that for me? Because there's no button
Yes.
for me for that anywhere.
Yep, you're unscathed, and your shield
Got it,
completely
got it.
absorbed the 7 damage. So you took nothing from that attack. Yep, all it had to do is hit you with the attack to
Yeah.
try to pull part of your shadow away. That's its go. Some more gibbering.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I lose my shadow.
1, 2, 3. That's its turn. And is this where they begin? Yeah, okay. So... Esothea. Can you please make me that save twice?
Oh no, is it going like? Is it gibbering from its mouth? Or-
Yep. Forming as many mouths.
God
Ah,
damn it.
critical success. Look at that. But you do need to make it against the other one.
What the hell? So
Yeah,
roll
there's
the
2 of
same
them.
button.
Yeah, just the same button.
What the hell? Oh
You're
my
immune.
goodness! Yeah. Okay.
You are immune to
I
this
am
effect
of
for
the
rest of combat.
soundest mind.
Yep. But 'tis your go.
Not a thing I can say about most of my characters. It's right. So I'd really like to stay here and continue fighting this, but my spear isn't doing nothing to it. Like, I think I hit it, and even rolling a ton of damage, I did like, what, 9, 5? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm... Do I really want to do that there? No, I'm gonna spend some time trying to get some enemies out of the initiative. I really want to start engaging with these guys, but All
Still a
right.
hit.
Still a hit. Like 3 damage, 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Uno mas.
Oh, critical hit. I don't think they're not immune to criticals, so this will still trigger. Piercing.
So this is a
somehow
bludgeoning weapon right now.
Oh, this is a bludgeoning weapon right now. Okay. They're off guard until
yeah,
their next
the
turn.
dancer spear can be slapped.
Gotcha.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's off
we're
guard
kind of
until
already
the
getting
end of
that
its
benefit,
next
but we
turn.
take those.
Sorry?
Huge.
Ah.
And I mean, since we're flanking, it's like already off guard for the purposes of the attack, right?
And it becomes clumsy 1. 17 damage. It's barely
All right.
holding on at this point.
Let's see if we can clean it up.
Another hit.
Bunch of 4s. Oh my god, it's
It's
so
a
close.
wisp. It's
Right.
a wisp. It's your 3 attacks?
Monty's just going to bite over here. Yeah, that was 3 attacks. Monty's standard bite misses, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Ameryss, you're up.
I can see the rolls once again. Let's go.
Huzzah!
I can see. I can fight.
Yeah, finally.
How did you do that?
I had to reload.
Oh, didn't work for me. Try it again.
Damn.
It might be a connection issue on our end. Apparently, Astrid is
Oh,
also lagging a
that
bit, even though
hits.
they're on the
Huh.
local connection. But that's a
Yeah.
hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. And it's definitely going to be enough, even with the reduction. Oh wait, did I target the wrong one? Oh no. There we go. Ooh.
Perfect. Now I'm no longer flanked. Hi, friend.
Correct. Still a hit, even with a 5.
Nope. Hold on. That was wrong. I accidentally did the make that an 18.
Ah, then it's a miss.
Yeah. My bad. I accidentally rolled the wrong one. Yeah.
Mhm.
And raise shield.
Astrid.
I have a confession.
What?
I accidentally still had the target as marked for death ticked on. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
I
Uncheck it, it'll be fine.
I've unticked it now. I just know I was like, ooh.
Oh,
You
no.
don't have any of the other assassin stuff, so I think you would have just done like an extra... Well, the extra damage would have been precision damage, which is immune to anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, okay, alright. Sorry.
That's alright.
That's what
I'm gonna go in with thirst first. Because it rhymes.
First. First. Yep. And that's another critical hit.
Yeah.
And flashing.
More bleed.
Well, it doesn't bleed, so let's choose something that makes more sense.
It doesn't like drip out shadow.
Normal damage, but they take bleed. Okay, you just do crit damage.
Okay.
But they take bleed. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
Another dead.
Thank goodness you do like a gorillion damage.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, and now you're blanking it. Yep.
Go with this one.
So, attack, move.
And one more
Mhm.
attack.
Jesus. This is Astrid's wheelhouse by the looks of it. Shadows. Who'd have thunk it?
Yep.
Let's see, slashing. They take a
This
-2
was with
circumstance penalty to their
Hold on.
attack rolls. Oof. Okay. That sucks.
No, this is with Hold, so that's piercing.
Oh, this is piercing, sorry. Target triggers reactions if used moved action. It is also off guard until the end of its next turn.
It's dead before its next turn.
Well, this one's undamaged thus far.
Ah, okay. Not now.
Myah, before you run away, please make me that will save twice if you see it in chat. Hey, you're fine. You are immune to the effects of the gibbering. Yep, first up that. And then second and third actions. Are you muted by chance?
Yeah, I don't hear you.
Needle darts at something? Ah, this one. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. 16 damage, very nice. And Pod is here over to there. Are you muted, Myah? No, you're not. Weird. I'm on Discord anyway. Can't hear you, but... So, that was... Oh, that's Todd's free action. Okay. Now, this shadow, seeing that... Wow. No, it's going to continue striking at Ameryss. Going to strike once. Miss. Going to strike a second time. And miss. And it's going to strike a third time. And miss. Mouther number 1.
Oh boy.
One movement to here.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how bad news is this?
For us, it probably isn't too bad.
Moves to here. And it's
Like a
second
Harvard
action.
5?
And then its third action.
I'd say a 4.
It's going to bite down at Ameryss. Ooh, and it critically hits. For 32 damage.
Owie. I should be shielded, no?
Yeah.
Isn't, like...
Let me redo that
Huh.
for you. Maybe you didn't click the apply effect button? Oh no, it's done it, okay. Well, you've got it at the moment anyway, so you can
Either way.
go ahead and block that.
Yeah, and that's a hit. That's a critical hit anyway, so this thing probably did nat 20. Yeah, I think I'm gonna block that.
Yeah, it was a nat 20. Okay,
There we go. Ow, but not terrible.
next one. 10 foot. Maybe 10 foot to here. And then it's going to shoot some spittle from his many, many mouths at Esothea.
Ew. Ew. Why are those green? Oh no.
12 acid damage.
Figures.
And then Esothea, could you please make me that fortitude save?
Ah, yes. My best save.
You are dazzled for a round as this spittle splatters across your face and gets into your eyes.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. What does dazzled actually do?
Dazzled?
It's concealed from you. Oh, it is the blind. What the hell?
Yeah, so your eyes are overstimulated or your vision is swimming. If your vision is your only precise sense, all creatures and objects are concealed from you.
That's that flat check stuff, right?
Correct. Yep, DC 5.
Unfortunate for me. Well, and I presume there's again just no active effect. You recheck the save at the end of your turn or something.
And it is just until the end of your turn.
Yeah. Darn. Right. Well, Monty, come to my aid, please. Doo-doo. So it's command to take the support action.
Yep.
And then we are going to hope that I simply hit.
That is
Even better.
a critical hit.
That's really
And is this
good.
is it still bludgeoning?
This is bludgeoning.
Target is pushed
Hold on,
1d4 times 5 feet away. Move 5 foot
Can
away
that
from you.
happen when Monty's there? Because
Let's try
Monty's
different.
occupying that space.
Let's do a different
No,
one
just-
then.
Make one additional attack against a foe adjacent using the same attack modifier.
Yeah, I mean you can effectively attack that one.
Yeah, if I can hit this is
Yeah,
not.
but first of all, let's resolve this. So let's roll your.
Oh yeah, let's resolve it. Sorry, I'll roll the crit damage here first. Oh, the
Ah,
second one
okay.
misses anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the critical damage to the first one that I hit.
Right.
Bada bing. Am I not getting precision damage for a particular reason here? Because I am flanking with Monty, no?
You are.
There should be 2 more d6s involved here, I think.
There should be. And it hasn't taken. Oh. Yeah, no. There's a reason. There's a
Okay.
reason. That is
Just double
correct.
check them.
Yeah.
Alright, well, 24 damage. And the persistent poison
Yeah.
somewhere up there in the chat.
Yeah, I'll grab it. Yeah.
Now, let's see if I can do this again. Do you need me to pop the support benefit in the chat too?
Oh, I just forgot to click. I need to do this
No.
and then click that.
Just want to make sure that it's along
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the ride. Yeah, and the second one's a miss, so
The second one's a mess, yeah. Unfortunately so.
bunch of
Ameryss.
attacks, only 1 hit, but it's a good hit.
It was a very good hit.
These things hurt me, and
Mhm.
honestly, probably have a better job with them versus the shadow. So, one.
I mean, okay, starting off strong. Critical hit.
Starting off strong.
Lashing with triple damage.
Hey!
So if you just roll normal
roll
damage, I'll
normally,
then
you
click
reply it
triple.
critical.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. But then it uses a reaction.
Okay.
So an adjacent creature deals the gibbering mouth a slashing damage. Gibbering Malthus' wound opens into another maw. It makes a jaw strike against the triggering creature.
Rude,
Sorry,
but
gibbering, not gibbering. Bad pronunciation on my part, sorry. But it misses you with a strike.
What do you mean not? What do you mean fair? That's not fair.
No, it's fair.
And second attack is a hit as well.
And again.
Yep, it's
Okay,
badly
and
injured.
now I raise my symbol.
Okay. Astrid.
Okay, let's try and finish this little fucker off.
Oh, right, ow.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Wait, why am I just rolling? Oh, okay. I was like, where are all my numbers? I forgot this was just to hit.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. This is with
This
Time
is
for
with
numbers
numbers.
part 2.
normal damage. The target takes just do normal crit damage.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I love this cookery.
And the shadow
We love
winks
numbers.
out of existence.
Okay, I will come there
Yep,
and have a stab at this one.
go for it. Unfortunately,
Oh,
I miss. Oh!
I hate this.
I completely forgot to do this. So, you get a free pass for the last couple of rounds, but I need
Oh.
Ameryss, Esothea, Monty, and Todd to.
No.
I reject the premise.
Actually, screw it, don't make. Well. Okay, Todd's immune. Just make the rolls
Well,
anyway.
Esothea's immune to this, right?
Esothea and Myah are
Or is
both
this-
immune to this, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Yes,
Damn.
good. How is that a critical?
Got the
It's 'cause
incapacitation
incapacitation.
trait. Yeah.
Yeah. If you are higher level than the creature or the effect, and it's a very bad effect.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
We weren't the one time we fought these things.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Lots of confused people, swallowed whole, digested, eaten alive. Bad times. Myah. Still can't hear you in Discord. Oh, okay. Okay, some songs going on. And needle darts. They hit. Ooh. 15 damage. It's just holding on. And Todd moves up. Okay. First, gibbering mouther. It's gonna target Astrid.
What? Just because I got stressed about you saying gibbering.
It misses you with the first strike, so it tries to get you the second strike. Jesus Christ. Yep, sounds about right.
Yay.
The next one is going to strike out at Monty. So, first attack misses. Second attack is a critical hit. Oh, we should have done this. Yeah, so that hits Monty for 26 damage.
Monty
Then
takes
it's-
26.
Yeah. And then determining a nice juicy target. Going to do this wall of text, which basically translates to it moves up to twice its speed and move through spaces of any creature in its path. Any creature of the monster's size or smaller whose space the monster moves through can attempt a reflex save for the listed DC. If Monty completes making that reflex save,
See here. This one. Boom.
yep,
It looks
perfect.
okay. It looks good.
Then he's going to move at twice its speed would be... yeah, it's going to move into Astrid space and then move up to here. So Astrid, could you also make me that reflex save?
Oh, okay. Where is it?
At the top of the wall of text. Or I can just pop it into chat.
Oh, yeah, I
okay.
see.
Sounds about right. Fucking rogues and reflex. Esothea, you're up.
All right, let's see here. No longer dazzled, yes? Okay.
Yes, correct. You're no longer dazzled.
Okay, we're talking about checkers and chess here earlier. I'm going to... if I stand here, where does Monty need to stand for me to flank the one in the top corner?
If you stand here...
So if I go up here,
if
right,
you go
does Monty
here-
need to be here,
Yes.
here, or here?
Needs to be there.
He needs to be there. Okay, so that's
Okay.
step and command. So Monty
Yep,
is
so-
going to support benefit because...
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, actually, he's already... That's the one that's already envenomed, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Right, in which case he's just going to bite. I lost track of them.
Hmm.
Ah, well, he misses anyway. We take those. Actually, okay, does Monty have his own hero point, or do I need to use mine?
Nope. He does not. You'd have to use yours.
Alright.
Because it's... The hero points are
Um,
kind of ephemeral. They're... You, the player, have hero points.
Mm.
And Monty is one of
Right.
your kind
It's
of
just a quirk of the
Hey.
foundry.
Becomes a
See.
hit.
Because then Monty will eat my point.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
Yep, takes the damage.
Beautiful. And then Esothea will try and end the one right in front of her.
And
It's
there's a critical
looking
hit.
good. And it's bludgeoning. Enfeebled 2 and fatigued.
Oh,
Normal
Jesus.
damage. I mean, if it lives.
Yeah,
boom,
if it
8.
lives. Oh, I think it might live. Oh, it takes 13 damage.
Yep. Yep, there we go. That's my 3 actions.
Okay, Ameryss, you're up.
I am, indeed.
That is a hit.
We love to hit on a 9.
Yep. Takes the damage, dies before it can trigger the reaction. Another mouth forms, but then just opens
Okay.
and goes slack.
We move to here,
Mm-hmm.
and we do the same thing.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Well, I mean, that's one... That's one way to avoid the reaction.
Yep. Astrid, you're up.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, and you recover from the bleed. Nice. There's a hit. Roll for the damage.
That's not as many numbers.
No, it's almost as if you're not getting your sneak attack. But that's a hit. Does 11 damage.
Wait, why would I not? Or, well...
Something about these creatures.
Oh. Okay.
They have many, many eyes.
Oh, of course.
Yep. You haven't already figured out, they have all-round vision, which means they cannot be flanked. So good
Right.
placement on everybody.
Yep.
However, unfortunately, another 11 damage.
Predictable.
Okay. We get... It seems whenever I turn to Myah's turn, I lag out.
Hmm.
I might have to look into the bardic performance, it could be that. Oh, you got a critical success, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm lagging hard. Hey, that's a hit. $19 damage. Shards of metal sinking into it. And then Todd gets his reaction. Okay, this thing is going to use its engulf ability again. This time it's going to move first into Ameryss's space and then to there. So Ameryss, if you could make me that reflex save.
I could certainly attempt. Whether I can make it is a very good question.
Like me with fortitude saves.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And then it
It's a
moves
Christmas miracle.
into Todd's space and then over to here. So if Todd could also
Wait.
make me that reflex save.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, I was like, wait, that's unusually high for me. And it's because of my full plate as Bulwark.
Ah, okay. Ah, but you do both still take half of this damage as it moves through your spaces. So both Todd and Ameryss take half of that, because you only got successes. It's then going to try and
It's but a
bite
scratch.
Esothea.
I'm gonna hope it misses.
It did.
Barely.
Yep.
Missed by one.
Esothea, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna change my my grip a little bit and try and poke this thing through. But you know, old classico. I'm gonna have Monty walk up here first.
Yep.
Even though I could probably hit this 3 times. It's just Monty crits. Piercing.
Monty crits.
Target is fatigued.
And it's fatigued as well. Okay. Go ahead and roll the crit damage for Monty.
I wonder if Monty just kills this thing.
I mean, it doesn't, unfortunately. So it does get to use its reaction of striking back.
Yep.
Oh wait, no.
But it's slashing damage, no?
Monty's piercing damage. So yeah, no, it doesn't use that.
Mandibles.
Hmm.
Alright. Screw you for trying to bite my pet. Oh my goodness! Squidward.
Jesus.
Now
It's
this
also
is piercing
dazzled.
now.
Oh, it's piercing now. Okay.
Yep.
It's
I've
one
swapped
bleed that
my
can't be
fire
removed until it's
into
healed.
my
I'm
hand.
pretty sure it's going to die because it has 9 hit points left.
I imagine so.
Yep. There. Congratulations.
Yeah. Just oh. I was a little worried there for a moment. These things seem like they can be a big problem. Goodness
Well
me.
done.
Thank you very much. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's suddenly this place is a lot more dangerous than I first imagined.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have, but for some reason I wasn't imagining like shadows and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna expect like wraiths and ghouls and ghosties, but like weird eldritch monstrosities. Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but fun. I mean,
Yeah.
we survived
What do you
Yeah,
wanna
I
do
mean,
now?
thus far.
yeah, don't jinx it.
Knock on wood.
Good night, Emily.
Night.
Good night.
Beautiful. All right. Huge. Why is this still giving me?
Are we?
We can go a little bit more.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a short one. We'll do a little bit more.
Yeah, we were doing a.
We can do a little bit more if you want to go into the next room.
I'd
Or
like
we
to
can
see
leave
what's
it.
in the next
Actually, yeah, let's go into the next room.
Okay, what, the room down to the south?
I presume so,
Or
because this
whichever-
one, going
Whichever
back up, it
room
would
you
just
want.
lead to the other chamber.
Lead to the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suggest we go down. However, I think we should patch up Myah before we go. Also, Ameryss isn't looking
Oh.
too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a little patch up.
Let's not plan for failure.
Actually, everyone's a little
A little bit.
not so good, so we'll just do free action.
Yeah.
Hey, that's nice.
Really good.
Nice rolls on that.
Yeah, that's brought us all basically up to full.
Yep.
A few points missing, but honestly is. Oh, that heal is so good.
Oh, is that
Oh
for
yeah,
all
it
of us?
is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
everyone.
for everyone.
Ooh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, free action heal.
A few nicks and bruises, but honestly, that's really, really solid.
Yeah.
As I said, 4th level heals.
Yeah,
Yep.
very, very powerful. All right,
Okay.
Alright. Careful again.
So
have a gander.
the bottom few feet of this rectangular chamber are stained and inky black. 3 strange dark shapes, like frozen shadows, line the walls as though rising out of the blackness at floor level. The lowest portion of the room, near the middle of the southern wall, shimmers with a layer of black, tar-like fluid.
Yeah, I see that. What the heck is that?
The goop.
Probably where the gibbering mouthers were nesting.
Oh.
In
that
the
sounds
tar?
revolting.
They
Is
have an ability called ground manipulation. Causes stone and earth under his body to grow soft and muddy, remaining so for 1 minute after the mouther moves off the location.
Oh.
Oh, so they're a little bit faster than us when we're in the goop.
Yes.
Don't want to touch it, But is there anything like cool in there?
Uh,
Like take one of
Like-
the pebbles off the floor and chuck it in.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of skips and then splops. It's not like a puddle or anything. It seems to just be a layer. And Astrid, as you're looking at it, it does. It looks like maybe there's something underneath the sludge.
No.
Not like an object, but it's like the sludge is covering some sort of markings on the ground, maybe.
Mm. Can we like rinse it away?
Yeah, yeah. You could
We
spend
have one
some
of those
time
big
kind of
like
scraping and moving
what
it
do you call
away.
are they called squeegees? The the thing you used to like.
Yeah.
Damn wow.
No, like a big floor
Oh,
squeegee.
Yeah, with
yeah,
with a little rubber thing at the end.
the feather token wet broom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can spend some time in elbow grease to remove it if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
So they probably like tries
and you do so.
experimenting with some of the
Oh.
vial. Oh, what the hell?
Hmm.
Like a little tadpole's ass.
Yeah,
What is it?
or some sort of energy, maybe. It's like a firebolt.
So anyone can choose to make me any one of those four.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. Let's do Ameryss. Not Ameryss. Myah.
Is this recalling knowledge, by the way? Just double checking.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. So Myah points out that this symbol is ancient in its form. It still has ties to the modern day representation, but this is a very, very, very old representation of a seal of Pharasma, which is in stark contradiction to all other markings you've seen. And it looks like this is a seal placed here
For a very good reason.
for a very long time ago. And who knows what's underneath. Astrid, with your skill, the creating that spiral seal probably required incredible amounts of magic. And most likely, those involved in the ritual were killed by spiritual backlash. Their shadows are the only ones... their shadows are the ones scorched onto the walls here.
Oh, wow, that's dark.
3 strange dark shapes like frozen shadows line the walls as though rising out of the blackness at floor level. Some sort of magical backlash when creating this seal killed and burnt the shadows of the people onto the walls in this room.
Well, we wouldn't want to undo their hard work, right?
I mean, I guess. However, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Pharasma like a good deity? Like with like the
Pharasma
whole
is let me find the
She's
jargon.
neutral, isn't she? Or...
Yeah.
I thought she was
Yeah.
like all about like, ooh, positive energy, don't do undead, also be good in your life because I'm gonna tell you to fuck off otherwise.
So Pharasma is who rules the Boneyard, which is when people die they are judged. So they do dislike undead a lot. So Pharasma Before there was time, or even a sun or moon by which to measure it, there was a beginning. The beginning had an end, which led to another fresh start. The spiral of time winds out forever, glimmering in the space between spaces. At the centre of that spiral sits the spire, and atop that spire sits Pharasma, the Lady of Graves, goddess of death, birth, fate, and prophecy. The Lady of Graves is often depicted in a triptych of her three forms: an older midwife with silver hair pulled back into a harsh braid to keep it out of her face, a young prophet with wild hair that frames her face, and a tall regal woman in black robes atop a throne of skulls, holding an hourglass full of blood-red sand. Across all forms, Pharasma's silver hair, ashen skin, and white eyes are constant. Title is the Lady of Graves. Areas of concern: birth, death, fate, prophecy, and time. Edicts: strive to understand ancient prophecies, destroy undead, and lay bodies to rest. Anathema: create undead, desecrate a corpse, take from the dead in bad faith. In a pile of dust... Oh, probably make this visible. Astrid, you also spot a ring. And how do I pop? There we go. And
I think you're forgetting one.
Yep. So just go ahead and just do a craft check for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 27.
27 is plenty enough. This is a ring of negative energy resistance. The ring grants you resistance 5 against negative energy, and it bears the symbol of Pharasma.
Intriguing.
Yeah, if you wish to progress any further, you would have to destroy, dispel, remove the spiral seal.
Yeah, I think we might need to have a group chat about that.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of interesting because I think Esothea kind of like categorically has to be apprehensive about Pharasma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe.
The whole thing about like lay people to rest and don't create undead. It's not something that comes up all the time, but Esothea isn't 100% well in that regard.
Forgot about
May
that.
or may not have cheated death.
May or may not.
Now, Pharasma isn't against people being returned to life. Because people can't be returned to life once their soul has passed through the boneyard. Once their soul has passed through the boneyard, they cannot be raised from the dead. Even if the soul was willing, at that point, basically what happens is souls flow through the river of souls to the boneyard. In the boneyard, they're judged. They are either sent via the first world, I think, and then reborn in the material world as another being, or they're sent to the Maelstrom, where they become a demon of some sort. Or their soul might be destroyed completely and utterly.
Just go bye-bye with that thing.
Myah takes a kind of look over the seal, having got high enough on this. To unmake the seal, you would need to do an occult ritual or prayer performed as a 10-minute activity with a concentrate trait, or dispel magic. Now, you would need to be a master in occultism or a 9th level dispel magic. The only other way would be physical, as in literally smash it to pieces.
Do you need me to brew you together a hammer? Like what? Hmm. Damn, I wish Jathal was here. I miss her. Yeah, she has that really cool scythe that can turn into whatever the hell you need. The Swiss
Yeah,
Army
just
scythe.
turn into a fucking mole or something.
That's what I'm saying. I think that would be sick. Meanwhile, I need to spend like 2 weeks crafting a maul from ground up.
If you spend a few days crafting a shifting rune,
Oh, that's true. Actually, I do have the rune carving tools on me. That might be slightly simpler. Just grab me like a chisel and a hammer. I start like whittling down one of the pillars. I'm like, here you go, stone hammer. Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Surely
a
breaking ancient
stone
seals.
decoration.
Oh, that's true, actually. Surely, but like surely breaking like ancient deified seals. You know, nothing bad can happen, right?
No, not at all.
No.
No.
No, right?
It's coming from the religious person. I mean,
Yeah, no. I don't think my god actually has anything against it. Hold on. Yeah, no, nothing against it.
no.
Nothing against it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but regardless, whatever they sealed away
That's
is
what
probably
Thoth,
not fun.
but I mean, like, I think Esothea, regarding the ring, because I noticed none of us took it. I think Esothea's literally like seeing what it is, gonna like pick it up and be like a little bit like icked by it, and just kind of like hand it over to Ameryss and be like, "It seems like the sort of thing our great glorious leader would be into."
Wait, what? Sorry?
The ring of negative energy resistance.
Oh yeah, that one. I was looking at it. Yeah.
Lord knows if you go down, we all go down.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
you don't have to go through the seal now. It's not going anywhere. Or
It's
you
wrong
could
way.
chip away at it, see what happens, and maybe have a look down, and then if you don't like it, run away. It's completely up to you.
I mean, yeah, we could come back here another time. Or we could see if it truly can run away, and then, I mean...
Okay, we made it all the way out here. We made what may be a generational enemy trying to get onto this island.
Uh-huh.
Now, running away, sure, we can. But, you know, maybe we sleep on it. Maybe we make camp in these catacombs for a moment. You know, maybe Esothea cooks up some dynamite. We'll see what happens. And if we like blow this up tomorrow, you know, then we'll be in a better. Because remember, like going back over the water is far from impossible, but it is a trek.
You got a boat. That's how you got here,
Sure.
wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But like it's the whole thing of like going back to the harbor. I think if from like an in-character perspective, choosing to leave would be like a lot of backtracking.
Mm-hmm. I guess the question you've got to ask yourselves as players is how high is the curiosity level of your characters in wanting to see what's been sealed away?
Okay. Like,
Obscenely high.
character-wise, there's a good bit of curiosity. Player-wise, I'm seeing some very high checks, like, because you said you need to be a master occult or you need to have a 9th level dispel
To-
magic.
Yeah, but that's using non-mundane methods. Mundane
right.
methods, you could probably just smash the thing. Currently, the
Powerful
non-mundane
ancient magic
methods.
put it here.
I mean, it's a stone seal. It looks like it is literally made of stone. But yeah, if you wanted to use a ritual or dispel magic to undo the seal, which was laid here ages and ages ago, it would require things currently outside of your realm.
Right, but in general, like, my mind goes to, this might be like, this could possibly be a little us going in over our heads, just out of character, you know?
Yeah.
I think from the purpose of from the like perspective of someone who lives in this world, who knows the divine is real and who sees this big, powerful, ancient stone thing that's not been disturbed. We're seeing the like body horror monsters climb out of this sort of area. Yeah,
kind of
I
nesting
think
on
that's a
top of it.
pretty. Yeah, that's like a big like don't fuck with it type of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm not keen to release like one of the old ones or whatever they're called on the kingdom.
Well, I mean, we're up north, you know. This thing probably prefers the heat, like the one, right? And you send it down
Well,
to the sea.
near the kingdom.
Okay, and you make a great
It'll,
point.
it'll eat the lizard folk first anyway.
However,
Yeah.
consider
You get
this:
some forewarning.
gambling is always good. Loot boxes, beautiful. Always check the present. It could be anything. It could even be one of the old ones.
Yeah, yeah. We just there's the possibility of like, oh hey, it's a neat little like lore tidbit. Oh, it's it's an item for us that can help us down the road, or quite possibly it's some outer god.
Yeah.
But what if it's like really high value though?
Fucking like, what was it? What if we hold on. What if we like some nimble off or something?
Yeah. That's. I mean. Okay. Yeah, we probably shouldn't mess with this. However, it is killing me not to open the mystery
Oh,
box.
trust me.
I mean,
Same.
agreed.
You can always
Same.
come back another time. You can always,
We're
you can
so
always
gonna
get
forget.
you can always get supplies. You can always wait until you've mastered the occult or become better understanding in religious things and try to do a ritual or somehow gain access to spell magic at a high rank. Or, if curiosity gets too much of you, you can always come back with some sledgehammers and a team of workers.
You could just hire some like minimum wage workers to come crack this thing open.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
You
send our
could.
little guys out.
you literally could.
Minimum
You could literally
wage
just hire a
is-
bunch of laborers and just send them here with some sledgehammers and go,
Be like, don't worry about it. Just chip away. It'll be fine.
smash it, come back.
minimum wage, but like we could, but then we'd have to pay people. How about
Well.
indentured servitude?
We can promise payment on when they come back, knowing
Yeah.
they won't come back.
That's
and then
true.
we're not out any money.
Oh god, we are the worst people.
Tell you what, we'll leave it here for this evening. You guys
Okay.
can think, decide. Next session we'll pick it up right here and take it from there.
All right, sounds good.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for rescheduling. This was a lot of fun.
That's right.
Yeah,
no
I'm so
worries.
glad
Yeah,
we
I'm
got
glad
to
we
play.
do it. Alright. If you need anything on the old Discords, ping me a message as always. Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna love you and leave you. So until next time, stay safe. See you soon. Be good to each other. Good night, everybody.